Hi guys, um, happy Saturday. I just thought I would do a quick video. I'm in the garden right now and it's absolutely gorgeous weather. Look at those clouds, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I just had a massive dinner and I don't really know if it's a good idea to work out. You shouldn't really work out on a very full stomach, that's for sure, especially when you're pregnant, 28 weeks, almost 29. But I'm gonna do a little bit of legs because I haven't been walking that much these days, to be honest. I've been fairly lazy. The weather hasn't been that great and lazy, I've just been feeling heavy and bloated and everything, so I've been chilling more in bed and just like I try to eat well and not exaggerate with junk. But I've given myself that occasional pizza anyway. However, today's Saturday and it's been a beautiful day. I've been baking and I promised you guys that I'm gonna upload a really cool recipe for chocolate protein cake. It's absolutely amazing, honestly. It turned out to be a very big one, and if you see the photo, it's just you die. It's amazing. And I used like coconut flour, wholemeal flour, and protein powder and stuff like this. Anyway, I will post the recipe for that, I promise. I will probably link it to this video, just like I said the other time, but then life kind of gets in the way and sometimes it's really difficult to do this online stuff. But I do want to share that recipe because it's a must, and it's a great chocolate cake and it's healthy. So, and it's packed with protein. And I've also baked today a really beautiful honey and oat sweet bread, protein as well in it. Which I will also have to share that one with you because it's a great snack and it's a great kind of a sweet snack, something to go with your coffee in the morning if you're a coffee lover and you feel like you need to have some sort of a breakfast. Well, this one is a good one. It's healthy, it's low sugar because I've used honey for it, and it's got a lot of protein. And I did not use white flour, I used just coconut flour and protein powder. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to post that one too. Apart from that, it's been a good Saturday. I haven't done that much, to be honest. I mean, I think I've mostly prepared around my bedroom for like the baby to arrive and just cleaning and hoovering and doing this and that. I don't know. But apart from that, I've just been pretty much chilling. What can a pregnant woman do? And as I said, I do try to train or work out every day, as little as I can. Sometimes I can do more, sometimes I can do less, but nevertheless, I try to maintain the habit. And I think the most important thing when you're pregnant and when you're kind of out of shape and you struggle with so much with like body image and things like that, it's very important to have healthy habits and just keep maintaining them and just keep going as good as you can, but like don't give up. And I just I wanted to show you guys that today I'm gonna do a little kind of leg slash glute work, not something too crazy, but I'm gonna be using that kind of bench, as you see there. It's a little bench, and I've got a broomstick and I've got a red band and two kind of water plates, I would say. So from my water dumbbells, and I can use the plates, they're filled up with water, really useful. Not heavy necessarily, but they're just it adds a little bit of weight to my workout, which is good. And so that's what it was going to be my workout today, and I'm going to try to use the tree for that, to do like a mini circuit, which I'm going to try to repeat maybe 4 or 5 times if I can, maybe 3 exercises. I'm not gonna go too crazy today. It's mainly just to get my joints moving. And I realized actually that in my last video I was complaining about a hip pain and like stitches, which I still do have in my abdomen, but I guess that's like ligament pain. But my hip has improved, and I think it's very possibly that the moving a little bit more, like doing some functional exercise, a little bit of stretching, some body weight squats, some glute kicks, some hip bridge, just little things that you can do at the end of the day or any other time throughout the day. It does help with hip stability, and it strengthens your pelvic floor as well as your your hip joint. And because sometimes, like obviously when you're pregnant, you don't move as much, and the hip joint gets stiff, and you have you get like a nerve trapped in your glutes, and then all of a sudden you can't walk, you can't bend and things like that. So it's very important just to maintain some mobility and just try to do as much as you can or as little as you can. But yeah, that's what I want to say, that it did improve, and I didn't need to do something necessarily specific, but I tried to do some glute kicks and hip bridge, like body weight and squats, like 20 reps of each exercise, and it does help. It does. If you do it daily, every little adds up to the bigger picture, and that's what I'm a strong believer in. But above all, it's very important to start building habits, like good habits when it comes to body. Being fit, I mean, throughout the pregnancy, staying fit is difficult because you're not in control of your body, your hormones are just going crazy, you add fat without even eating, even if you go through nausea and stuff, you still add fat and weight. So you really are not in control of that part, apart from nutrition, what goes in your body, and also what the activity that you put your body through. Walking is great, although I haven't really, I'm not a big fan of walking. I mean, I was, but now as the belly gets bigger, I prefer to do more like light exercises that help my joints, knee joints, my hip joints and stuff like this, rather than walking long period of time, and mainly because I need to go to the toilet a lot. And that's not fun if you don't have a toilet somewhere around. So I kind of stick with the things that are a little bit more comfortable for me, and generally, having resistance bands and doing like resistance band deadlifts and things like that. Those are really good for like your hamstrings, and doing like body weight squats, and just there's so much you can do. I mean, for the lower area, part of your body. For the upper body, it's a lot much easier because the belly doesn't really forbid you to do upper body exercises. Of course, there are things that you shouldn't be doing during pregnancy, or you should be careful when you do them, like the exercise that you lay on your back, because you shouldn't really be laying on your back, especially in this third trimester or the end of the second trimester towards the third. You shouldn't really lay much on your back when it comes to weightlifting and stuff like this. It's not it's a bit risky for a long period of time, of course. So yeah, anyway, but upper body, it's easy to kind of maintain and just do things that you can do, body weight stuff. It's so much easier, like push-ups on your knees, and you can do so many resistance band exercises. Their lists can be endless, and sometimes I really get trapped in it. But yeah, if you guys need any sort of ideas, or I don't know, I don't really know what I should be posting on my channel, because I did say I'm trying to stay fit through my pregnancy, and well, I'm trying. But it's mainly about fit, not just body but also mind fitness. You know, staying positive and everything, especially as a single mom, staying strong, and you know, make sure you take care of yourself, make sure you give yourself the time to embrace all these changes, be good to yourself, and like, you know, don't be harsh on yourself if you feel like lazy sometimes and things like that. After all, you're pregnant. But you know, at the same time, just remind yourself that you're a strong individual, you always have, and you know, those habits and the routines put in place, they're very important to maintain, and just, you know, stick with a healthy lifestyle and healthy mindset as much as possible. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, the sun is coming out. It's beautiful. Look at that. Wow, it's really cool. I love it. Oh, also when I fix my hair ish, I guess it's slightly darker. Hopefully I will still have some hair left. I mean, I tried to fix it because I looked so pale. Obviously I'm a darker skinned and I have a really good, like a tan on, but I did not look that exciting. So it's a better change right now. And yeah, that's it. I just want to say hello. Thank you for the new subscribers, thank you for following my channel, and I hope you you know, find some of this information useful. I encourage you to stay strong, to stay positive, to empower yourself, and just to remind yourself that, you know, after all, everything is like, well, everything like health and things like that, it's partially under your control, because sometimes, you know, I mean, sometimes, most of the time, you are the one who handle what goes in your body, in your brain, and things like that. So, you know, things that affect your body, your mental health, and things like that. But stay strong and have a blessed weekend. Bye.